The Stillness Within the Flow. Once upon a time, in a serene valley surrounded by majestic mountains, there lived two monks named Koji and Ruji. They were known far and wide for their wisdom, compassion, and their deep understanding of Zen teachings. One sunny morning, they received an urgent message from a distant monastery. The message spoke of a village across the river that was in dire need of their spiritual guidance. Without hesitation, Koji and Ruji packed their meager belongings and embarked on a journey that would test not only their physical endurance but also their spiritual fortitude. As they approached the river, they saw a small wooden boat resting by the riverbank. The currents were strong, but Koji and Ruji knew that crossing the river was their only way to reach the village. They stepped into the boat, and with a sense of tranquility, they pushed off from the shore. The river roared around them, its swift waters carrying them downstream. Ruji, known for his calm demeanor, sat peacefully at the helm, guiding the boat with gentle strokes of the oar. Koji, on the other hand, seemed restless. His eyes darted anxiously from side to side, his body tense as if he were wrestling with an invisible force. Sensing his companion's unease, Ruji spoke softly, "Brother Koji, in the face of turbulent waters, it is essential to find the stillness within ourselves." Koji nodded, acknowledging the wisdom of Ruji's words. He closed his eyes, taking a deep breath, and allowed his body to relax. As he did so, he felt a profound shift within him. The rushing sound of the river seemed to fade away, replaced by a serene silence that permeated his being. In that moment, Koji experienced a profound realization. He understood that the river was a metaphor for the ceaseless flow of life itself. It was a reminder that, despite the external chaos, the true essence of peace and stillness could be found within. Inspired by this newfound clarity, Koji opened his eyes and looked at Ruji with a serene smile. The boat continued its journey, gracefully navigating through the twists and turns of the river. Koji and Ruji found themselves immersed in a profound sense of unity with the elements around them. They marveled at the dance of the water as it cascaded over rocks, the gentle sway of the reeds along the riverbanks, and the harmony of the birdsong that filled the air. Suddenly, the boat hit a hidden rock, jolting both monks from their tranquil state. Koji's anxiety resurfaced, his mind filled with thoughts of danger and uncertainty. Ruji, however, remained composed, maintaining his unwavering focus on the present moment. Sensing his companion's distress, Ruji reached out and gently touched Koji's shoulder. "Brother Koji," Ruji said, his voice steady and calm, "when faced with unexpected obstacles, we must surrender to the flow of life and trust in its wisdom." Koji took a deep breath and released his grip on the oar. He closed his eyes once again, surrendering to the current of the river. As he did so, he realized that his struggle against the river's force was futile. He acknowledged that his resistance was merely an illusion, a reflection of his own attachment to control and fear. With a newfound sense of acceptance, Koji opened his eyes and looked at Ruji. The two monks shared a silent understanding, a bond that transcended words. In that moment, they recognized that the river was not their adversary but their teacher, a mirror reflecting their own inner journey. As the boat glided downstream, Koji and Ruji discovered a profound harmony within themselves and with the river. The struggle and fear that once consumed them gradually faded away, replaced by a deep sense of peace and trust. They marveled at the interplay of stillness and movement, recognizing that both were essential aspects of existence. Finally, the boat reached the opposite shore, and the monks stepped onto solid ground. They set foot in the village with hearts filled with compassion, ready to offer their healing presence to those in need. The villagers, sensing the monks' inner peace and wisdom, were drawn to them like moths to a flame. For many days, Koji and Ruji remained in the village, sharing their teachings and offering solace to the afflicted. Their presence brought comfort and hope to the villagers, who, inspired by the monks' example, began to cultivate stillness and trust within their own lives. When the time came to depart, the villagers gathered by the river to bid farewell to the monks. Koji and Ruji stepped into the boat once again, their hearts overflowing with gratitude for the lessons learned during their journey. With a serene smile, they waved goodbye to the villagers as the river carried them away. As the boat disappeared from sight, the villagers stood in silent contemplation. They realized that the journey of Koji and Ruji was not just a physical crossing of a river but a profound spiritual voyage, an invitation to find stillness within the chaos, to surrender to the flow of life, and to trust in the wisdom that resides in the depths of our being. And so, the tale of the two monks became a legend, a testament to the transformative power of presence, acceptance, and the eternal serenity found within the ever-changing currents of existence.